MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants. Get ready for Giants baseball next. Johnny Cueto gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw to first will take care of Mccutchen for the game's first out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Ready now, Alec Bohm, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Taken in by Longoria. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up Bryce Harper. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground for Crawford. They might get a pair. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting first, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
So stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the right fielder.
Now here's the pitch.
Yastrzemski.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, taken in by Gregorius, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Donovan Solano.
Stepping up now, Donovan Solano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the left fielder, Dickerson.
Standing in, Alex Dickerson, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And now a pitch on the way. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Chopped toward the second baseman. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, JT Realmuto. Career head-to-head meetings with Johnny Cueto. He's 0 for 7.
JT Realmuto.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope, outside.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Crawford's got it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Segura.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping in, Buster Posey.
Leading up for the Giants, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Here comes the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Oh, and 2, the count to Posey.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hazley is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch Belt is retired.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up Evan Longoria. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard to short. Gregorius is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Solano retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for route number 1.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
So digging in now, Aaron Nola. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. One 0 count. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's Andrew Mccutchen now. And Cueto starts him out with strike one. Mccutchen, or just Cutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Brandon Crawford digging in next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Crawford tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
To the plate now, Mauricio Dubon. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
At the plate, Johnny Cueto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Digging in, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the two-run dinger. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 San Francisco. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As it's grounded sharply to first. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Harper leads off first with 1 away. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So the runner stays at first here with 2 away, and that brings us to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And we see a 5-mile-an-hour separation between these two starters from 96 down to 91 as the top 2 speeds. Now batting, JT Realmuto, a winner of last year's Silver Slugger Award for NL catchers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now that's popped up. Longoria in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Tying run at the plate. The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Yastrzemski will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. This is pulled into right. Harper is there. 2 down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. The three of us are back with more following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, Segura.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Ready for another chance? Adam Hazley, so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Dickerson on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 3-0. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 coming. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. To short, hit hard. Gregorius has it, and there's one down now.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny Cueto.
The pitcher, Johnny Cueto, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 0-1 pitch, grounded down the third baseline. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. This is pulled into right. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Andrew Knapp will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 15, Andrew Knapp.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Hops this one up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Alex Bohm.
Ready for another shot now, Alec Bohm. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Vince Velasquez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Next to bat for the Giants, Donovan Solano, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center, and this one bounds around against the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, Alex Dickerson. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Mccutchen on the move. But he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Here's Buster Posey now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Harper has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon.
Stepping into the box, Brandon Belt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper to the track. Gone into the upper tank. A 2-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. but he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Ranger Suarez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Evan Longoria.
Third baseman.
Bullet back up the middle.
Longoria.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 3 runs already home here. 0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Giants 6 and the Phillies nothing. 7th inning ready to roll, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Bryce Harper.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Now the pitch. Hot shot to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting, the catcher,
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. And Cueto starts him out with strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Didi Gregorius, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Back goes Yastrzemski. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-zip. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And Luis Basabe is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the seventh. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny.
So here now is the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Mike Yastrzemski is at the plate now, and he takes a call. Strike. Austin Slater will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Donovan Solano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Swinging a ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
The batter, the left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now at the plate, Alex Dickerson. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly. So 2 away now in the San Francisco. The seventh, Aramis Garcia will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Slater rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 9.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Sir Anthony Dominguez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With a runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. And that's in there. Base hit. And a relay home. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Up next is
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double. He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
In there, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's safe.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Into the box, number 33, as he chops it on the ground toward the right side. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah, the side is retired. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This game for the Giants. Now playing right field, number 13.
Arlene Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. High chopper to third. Comes set, and the 0-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden
a swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Fouled away. The 0-2 home. Popped him up. Belt moving to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Brandon Workman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next, it'll be Austin Slater. Hit to third. And there's 1 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Donovan.
Stepping up to the plate, Donovan Solano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice two-bagger.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, man, it's always tough to score runs here, this big ballpark in Citi Field. Heck, D-Row, they've moved the fences in a couple of different times here to make it easier for the Mets hitters.
You know, this has been such an impressive hitting performance today by this offense, considering the fact that we're in Citi Field, although aesthetically pleasing, not for an offensive ballpark.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Brandon Belt, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Hazley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Digging in, Evan Longoria. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
This will kick up against the wall now. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
So now to the plate, Brandon Crawford in the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as this lead got even wider.
Now batting.
At the plate now, Luis Basabe. Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Harleen Garcia, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Logan Webb will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 62. Logan Webb.
Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close.
This game for the Giants. Now catching, number 41.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Andrew Mccutchen. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Andrew Mccutchen.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And this ball's right past him at first base. And he is in there.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bryce Harper is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. First and second here with nobody out. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Tony Watson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Stepping in now, Bryce Hoskins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Striding in, JT Realmuto, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled off. Another one sent foul. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Gene Segura is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
18-1 the final today. San Francisco blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Johnny Cueto earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.